All right, this is Rudy. You know, Sean called this morning and talked for 15 minutes and the recorder didn't work. So when he calls tonight, I got to let him know the bad news that everything he said wasn't recorded. So hopefully he didn't leave any urgent messages, but I'm sure he'll call tonight. But anyway, I wanted to record my experiences in getting a money order for Francis Schaeffer Cox. My first thing is I wanted, basically, hopefully you can learn from these experiences. I don't get money orders every day. But I ran up to my bank and I just said, I'd like a money order. And after standing in long line, getting to the front of the line, they said, well, we don't give money orders. I was like, oh, what do you give? They give cashier's checks. So you can't get a money order from your bank. You can only get cashier's checks. And she said, well, if you want a money order, the United States Postal Service has money orders. So there was a postal service, of course, across town. So I rode my bike across town. And of course, everybody that works at a federal post office has been given like a requirement in order to work there. You got to be grumpy. They give you a grumpy pill just to basically see you stand in a long line at a freaking United States Postal Service and you ask for a money order. Now, you'll get a receipt. I gave them $100 cash. It cost like $101.20, I believe. I'm sorry, right? Well, yeah, $101.20 for a $100 money order. Now, this is the envelope that I'm going to use to mail Francis Schaeffer Cox the money order. This is the money order right here, so you guys see it. It's very clear. The top part, let me just rip that apart. Hold on just a second. The top part is mine. Give me just a second. I know that's not good, but I can't hold the camera and talk at the same time. Okay, the top part is my receipt, right? That tells me, I guess, tracks it. And then this is the part that'll go in the envelope, right? And I put Francis Schaeffer Cox, his number. I put the address, and I put where it's from, and I use my P.O. box. So I'm going to put this, and I'm going to put this envelope, this money order, in that envelope, and it's just a test, and we'll see if he gets the money. I'm concerned that, they play games all the time, and, we send stuff to Sean all the time. He gets about maybe 40% of everything that we send. Anyway, I wish there was a better way to do this, right? They make it very difficult because at least with Sean, you can go to inmate deposits and you can use your credit card. It takes 5 minutes sitting at a computer. With Francis Schaeffer, you got to go run to a freaking post office, and you know how grumpy they always are. They're like, man, the bitchy pills these guys must take, they're just grumpy. And you got to get this piece of paper, you got to stick it in a piece of paper envelope, you got to run to the mailbox. I mean, they just make it difficult to take care of anyone you care about in prison. There's no doubt about it. It's a satanic prison industrial complex. And Loretta Lynch, Eric Holder, that runs the whole shebang. There's a special warm spot in hell for them because they lead the whole thing. And they're the ones who's putting our brothers and sisters in jail for decades and basically making their families widows and their children orphans. Well, what's done in the dark will come to the light. And so Miss Loretta Lynch and Mr. Eric Holder, maybe he is a, lady, I don't know. But anyway, all these Beelzebub judges that do all this stuff, God's, he doesn't let injustices stand for long. The Bible says the truth has fallen in the street, but guess what? Somebody's going to pick it up. And when justice comes back, God help you bastards that have sent our brothers and sisters to prison for, set up charges.